Today we have something really cool to check out. It is a long-range Wi-Fi bird box camera from Green Backyard, and I actually reached out to them to see if they would provide us with a camera because I have a specific situation that I want to follow with an American robin nesting in a tree next to the house. And so this is actually not exactly what this is meant for. This is supposed to be in a bird house, but I love the stuff from Green Backyard. We had one of their bird box cameras capture a family of house wrens successfully raising young last year. So I'm really excited to try this out and hopefully get it on that American robin nest. So we'll have to do a little modifying to kind of set it up. I think maybe I might just attach it to a branch and kind of have it look down on the nest. We're gonna try to not disturb the nest as much as we can, but I thought it would be really cool to watch that family of robins grow up. So they sent this to us to check out. So let's see, so there's a quick setup guide. So this talks about, it's like a little thank you and you know, different guides and things like that, and how to set up the box and where to set it up. And this looked kind of complicated when I was looking at the different components. This is like an Ethernet cable. This is some mounting stuff. I think you actually set something up outside that's gonna grab your Wi-Fi signal and then it'll go to the box. So it's supposed to work for long range. It's got 2 antennas and then it has 4 other boxes in here. So this is like power connector. This looks like heat shrink tubing almost. Maybe it is heat shrink tubing. Another connector for power. This is our actual camera unit, if I'm not mistaken. Very cool. So if I could get this hooked up onto a branch, just looking at the nest, I think that would be ideal for what we're going for. Oh, you got some more like heat shrink tubing, it looks like. And our final box here. I believe this is what you set up so it grabs the Wi-Fi. So like you have this to get the signal and then it'll go to the box, and this has some other mounting stuff in here. So this is gonna be a little complicated. If you wanna see how to kind of set things up, you can watch the review we did of the other one. But I'm gonna kind of get it set up and then show you what I did, because I think this is gonna be a little tedious to get set up. So I'll do all the work and then I'll tell you what we did, and then hopefully we'll have a view of that nesting robin. So how I have this set up is I watched a video from Green Backyard. I'm gonna put it in the description. That was really helpful with setup. And I have it plugged into the wall. Extension cord goes all the way around the house. And then I actually zip tied the camera onto the bush looking at the robin nest. And at the time I didn't realize that there were actually babies in the nest. I thought it was just eggs. I don't know if I would have even put it up if I knew there were babies, because I don't want to disturb them, but everything seems good. I think there's 1 baby in the nest right now, so we're gonna be able to watch it. I got that extension cord running to the camera, and then I hooked up the other section to the router. So those are the 2 main things to set up, and then the SD card is recording. And I had some issues right away because it didn't look like it was recording motion. I talked to the company that said I had to reset the date, which actually makes a lot of sense because it'll show those files in the day they were recorded. So if it's not showing the right date, it won't show your files there. So that's something to think about. There's also an SD card setting where it'll just record over what's already recorded, or you can stop it at capacity. So what I've been doing is I've been downloading clips and having it just kind of keep going and then stop when it's full. So the baby actually left the nest the other day, so that kind of wraps up our filming, but it's been super fun to watch the robin grow up and see the interactions with the parents and just kind of how it all works. And I felt like we really had a peek into a hidden world, since that shrub we had was so thick that you really got an up close, nice view of what was going on while also feeling like it was this hidden world. So it was really neat, and we kind of didn't use the camera the way it was intended, but that shows how versatile these green backyard cameras are. Next time I would definitely set it up earlier and have the angle be a little better, but it was pretty cool the way we had it, and it was super fun to test out. Thanks so much to Green Backyard. I've really enjoyed their products, and it's neat to get a glimpse into a world you wouldn't otherwise see.